microphone's fine. Okay. Just looking at this meditative seat, a work by an unknown artist. I thought that was just kind of neat. But today... Oh, wait, hold on. My frame rate is not in the right frame rate. Okay, we're back. We should be good now. On 30 frames. I was previously at 10 frames for... I think we're back now? Yeah, looks like we're back now. We were previously on 10 frames because of Poke Rogue, but now we're back at 30 for console stuff. And give me just a sec while I pull up something on the side here. Alright. Let's head on out to the first Primarina. And I don't think we have anybody here right now, so I think I'm just gonna beat a Primarina raid online really quick. See what it's like online, see what people are using, perhaps. Grab one of these real quick. Gonna log in Blissey. Okay, that person locked in Koraidon. That is what we call not a good pick. That is a terrible pick for this. It's saying I pressed B for back, but I think that is a lie. Ah, well. Yeah, I don't blame that person for just leaving. Oh, this person thinks it's doable. At least maybe we can escape this. Okay. Let's get up screens. Right on his sword stance, and there it goes. I thought it might be like a Roselia berry or something, but that is not what happened. Not what happened at all. It is just bad. Look for Encore into the Claude. Not right on his back. Guess I'm gonna hang tough cheer. Hope that something changes. Rhydon went for Collision Course. He somehow lived. I'm asleep now, though. If I had an attacking move, I would just attack one of the teammates, but, like, there's no shot that we get through this. Go for the life dew. Hi Teo, how you doing? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Got 4 level 100s. What are those level 100s? Two of which are shiny. Well, that doesn't do anything to make it stronger, but it's still cool. Everyone loves a good shiny. Why isn't this Tinkatongue terrestrialized yet? Oh, it's not even, oh, it's level 95 and not even holding an item. Bruh. Yeah, the Cloudsire's based, at least. Alright, well that was a big old waste of time. I'll open up the room, but I don't think we have enough people right now in order to justify beating the Primarina. Fortress, Primarina, Electabuzz, and question mark unknown. Not sure how you add that in this game, but also hello, Sly Bentley Full. How you doing? But the only two that we have right now, I don't think we can beat the Primarina, so I'm just gonna cancel it if it gets that far. Doing good? Sounds good, sounds good. There's no point in doing this because we don't have enough people to beat it yet, so we gotta wait for a few more people to join in. So I'm just gonna keep refreshing the room until we can. Primarina can sing, so sleep. Yep, that is definitely something that we gotta consider during this. The Primarina can and will spam sing. My Primarina? Well, that'll... Sing isn't very consistent because it's only 55% accurate. Even then, you can't use Sing whenever it has the Tera shield up, and Primarina has a very large Tera shield. Also, Primarina doesn't have a very good matchup into Primarina because there's not a lot of healing that Primarina can do on its own, so I'll just get knocked out by Moonblast fairly quickly. So if you're gonna bring anything, just bring the Fortress. Managed to solo Primarina using Tinkaton, but got lucky with the NPC Pokemon. Yeah, that's the... Well, Teo doesn't have a Pokemon that's, like, trained up in order to be offensive. So we'd have to work, like, defensively with Tinkaton. And I think in order to do that, we need, like, one more attacker person. We can try it with just 3 of us, but I'm not super sure we could do it. Hi Lex, how you doing? Might as well just lock in the Blissey. We'll try it with 3 of us. Push comes to shove, we just fail. Electabuzz. Electabuzz is also not very good here because Electabuzz doesn't. Oh, that's Electivire, but Electivire is also not very good here because you're probably just gonna get 2-shotted by Moonblast. And Primarina isn't a water type defensively; it's just a fairy type whenever it's terastallized. And Electivire doesn't have very good tools to hit fairy types. Turn 1 Sing is never fun, but we have the berry to at least get up screens. It's a sunny day. We need offense so that we can get it in. We need to start, like, doing damage. Because, yeah, it's gonna remove its negative effects now. And now we're in a bit of a weird spot. Okay, we dodged this thing at least. There goes Electivire. Nullified our stat changes. Went for Encore into Tinkaton, so I think Tinkaton is now Encored into Skitter Smack. Okay, let's get screens. I'm not gonna bother Sunny Daying again, I'm just gonna like to. Okay. Now there's this thing about lands that I can't avoid with my berry. Life do again for the Electivire? I'm gonna wait for Tinkaton to start. Actually, let me go for a heal chair. And then I'm gonna set up screens again. Get screens. Okay, we might actually make it out of this. Just on Tinkaton's raw power. As long as we don't get unlucky with, like, sleep turns. Like to... And I'm going to Helping Hand Tinkaton, and its next Gigaton Hammer should KO them. And we're good. GG's, GG's. That went better than expected. I think we got pretty... It didn't decide to sleep me a lot towards the second half of that battle. Which is good. Oh, but now I gotta do some date skipping. Okay. Like my Harry? Do you mean party? Because what all is in your party? Just the 4 level 100s? Okay, let's see. Next one is... Pearl is? Oh, Paralyze. I mean, yeah, it's probably useful. I don't think I got any para turns, but I mean, it's better to have a Tera Raid Pokemon paralyzed than to not have it paralyzed. Unless it's Guts. In which case, that would be bad. Whoa. Bombardier came out of nowhere. That is not it. Where did it go? That one. Hey, Owen, I'll plug in your code here in a sec. Let's see, it was FS B JJ, fine. Should I try? Implying what? I would prefer if you don't have anything trained up, to just bring the Fortress with Protect. Because then you can just stall out for as long as possible. Because if you get knocked out too many times, then that increases the risk of us losing a lot. But if you're going to bring a Pokemon that you can just click Protect and the occasional something else move with, then I can just heal you up with Blissey. And that lowers the chance of us getting knocked out. Gonna lock into Blissey. Get the silence out. Yeah, don't worry. They were just switching to another Pokemon. Elements would be a very, very, very bad pick for this one. Not the worst, but like very close to the worst. It's also not level 100, which is another reason that it should not come. Okay. Get screen. And let's do Sunny Day since we have all steel types. Don't worry about spamming your moves, Teo. Just count to like 70 and then click a move. You don't get to use your moves like really fast. The point is that you want to use as few moves as possible during the battle. And as many of those as possible should be Protect. still have to screen for a bit here. Stat changes is fine for now. Okay, Encore Fortress, which is fine. So that fortress is always going to be forced to fail the second protect, but can be dealt with. You have screens here. I haven't eaten my berry yet, so it can't put me to sleep. Does anybody have a Thunderbolt TM for Trenton? D plays that they could trade them really quick. Needs Thunderbolt for whatever reason. Let's go for another life too. Berserker on my right is doing things. I don't know which one that is, though. What do these Berserkers have? Okay, this one is Expert Pelt, and this one is Shell Bell. I need to life do now. Why don't you use Tinkatink for the hammer move? Well, if you have Berserkers, all of their Steely Spirits activate at the same time, so they functionally give each other and themselves choice bands when it comes to using Steel-type moves. And the Fortress doesn't have a Pokemon that's, like, trained to be better than this. So they're just protecting as long as they can with Fortress. I want to check... Okay, we have one more turn of screens. I'm gonna go for the life too. Is this the first turn where I eat my berry? Yeah, this is the first turn where I eat my berry. I need a helping hand this Berserker. I needed to pick up KO here. Like, kinda badly. Okay, we're good. Little close, little close. I have Zoom Lens, level 100, Steely Spirit, Spadef, and HP Max Berserker with Swagger and Screech. I'd recommend changing your Zoom Lens out for a Shell Bell, just so you have a way to heal yourself when you're doing damage. Because Primarina can do a lot of damage, so it's better to offset that with some form of your own healing. Also, Swagger isn't very helpful for these Tera raids, because Primarina will just set up its Tera shield. So if you can afford to run, like, Sleep Talk on your Berserker, then you can at least move whenever your Berserker is asleep. Mine is up here. No, it's not. It's actually across. Alright, let's challenge this group. And I'll fight people with code. Didn't help I got crit. It happens to the best of us. Just gotta roll with the punches sometimes. If you get everyone besides you to use Berserker, spam Screech, and then use Tinkaton, then it's easy. Well, not everybody is going to bring Berserker is the thing. Like, yeah, I do have a Berserker trained up. However, it's better to play it safe rather than just assume that everybody can use the same Oko strategy. Based on our current configuration, I'm gonna bring Bastiodon instead. Conkeldurr is weak to the fairy moves. Yeah, don't bring Conkeldurr here. Just keep bringing Fortress. Fortress is what works. You don't want to bring anything that's weak to fairy into this. Alright, we should be good to go here. You don't have to, I'm just recommending it. I know, but I'm just explaining why I don't just bring Berserker every time. It's because not everybody has the tools to bring that every time. Ooh, shiny Berserker. Go for the wide guard. Stream on my end keeps getting behind by 19 seconds. Well, that's just how the internet works. The internet has a natural delay to it. I'm gonna use Iron Head just so I can proc the Tera shield. Please don't spit after on me. Okay, thank you. Because the better that it... Oh, we lost Berserker. The better that it... What is it? The better that it clears its own stat drops faster, the better. Because then I can drop its accuracy all the way back down. Okay, now we can drop its accuracy again. Okay, now Encore Tink into something. This is the turn it removed our abilities. I forgot about that. I think I'm gonna try to naturally wake up. Sing is annoying. Yeah, you gotta plan around the sing a little bit. That's why it's nice to have sleep talk, because if you have sleep talk, you can still just use a move while you're asleep. But we're gonna drop its accuracy a bit here so that the chance of it landing sing is a lot lower for the Pokemon that are not immune to it. And yeah, status moves do not work when the Tera Shield is up, fun fact. I'm gonna Mud Slap one more time, and then we need to start, like, dealing damage with Tera Steel. It's spamming Sing and it's a water move. Yep, Sing is a water move because Primarina's ability is Liquid Voice. Which only really impacts you if your ability is like Water Absorb or Storm Drain. Like, we gotta start hitting you here. Big damage, big damage. A lot of people avoid Surf. I'm not one of them. I think the two more important people who could have avoided the Surf avoided it. Alright, I think we'll be good. It is going to remove its own negative effects, but like, you should just kill it in 2 hits. Maybe my 2 hits. I'm about to get out my Tinkaton or something similar. Yeah, I mean, Tinkaton definitely works. It's a Steel type with a really strong Steel type move. Oh, I really lose so much time. Oh, the Berserker died. Did the Fortress try going... Don't go for Explosion. That doesn't help anybody. I can explode. Don't do that. It doesn't work. But even if it did, don't do that. That's bad. If you would have exploded right there, we probably would have lost the game right there at the end. Because we lost the Berserker, and you getting knocked out would have decreased the timer even further. Don't ever explode in Tera Raids. It's just not a good strategy. Okay, let's do some date skipping. And get another Tera Raid up. Okay, we're back. If you want to do anything with your Fortress in between the Protect turns, teach your Fortress Zap Cannon, and then have it use that. Because, like, yeah, your Protect is probably going to fail the second time you use it. But if you can go for Zap Cannon and land it 50% of the time, then you're going to get a guaranteed paralysis. And then on your future turns where you have to use a move that's not Protect because Protect will fail, it has a chance of getting paralyzed and not hitting you, which will increase your survivability even more. And Fortress should have Zap Cannon naturally in its moveset. It switched the screen, right? Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Here's Fairy. Okay, new code. Hold on, can I level my tickets on real quick? Well, there's a lot of people in here right now, and we kind of need to move through the Primarina raids like as quickly as possible. But you can go and you can find your own Primarina in the wild, and then you can post the code next time, and then we can do it even faster. One spot left. Let's swap over to Bastiodon. Alright, we'll try with these three. More PP on Zap Cannon. Well, yeah, it only has 5, but again, you should be using, like, as few moves as possible with Fortress. Like, if it gets to the point where you've used all 5 Zap Cannons, then you've probably used too many moves. Okay, we're past the remove. Now let's start mud-slapping again. Okay, this is the turn that it can kill me, so I'm choosing to go for Wide Guard. Okay, Encore. Pink. It's not gonna get to do damage here for a bit. Theo, I need you to use moves less frequently. Like, count to 60. Because you're using your moves too frequently, which is causing you to die faster. And we really need you to not die here. Like, that's the most important part about being a fortress, is not dying. I'm not gonna worry about heal training back up. An Iron Head for the little damage that I can get, but we're kind of counting on Tigaton here to be our damage output. Explosion. Explosion might be your first. If you don't have Protect as your first move, move Protect into your first slot. Because then when you're forced to auto attack, you'll just Protect. Yeah, it's fine. There goes removing negative effects. I really need to get these mud slaps in. Unfortunately, the Tox effects poisoned it. Alright, we're good. Hey, does anybody have a Tera raid code ready that we can plug in? Because I'm going to date skip for now. Yeah, another one up, but it does make things go faster when people have their own Tinkaton raids, right? Or, not Tinkaton raids, Primarina raids ready to go. Alright, new code. I don't have enough steel shards. Well, your fortress doesn't ever need to worry about terastallizing, because it's not designed to deal damage anyways.
Terrestrializing is only important if you're an attacker. That's why I never terrestrialize when I'm using Blissey. It's because there's no point in it doing so. Even if Blissey did have attacking moves, they would not be very important. Also, hi Gustavo, how you doing?
I'm gonna preemptively grab this. The only missing thing my Tinkaton needs is an item. Well, you can buy a Shell Bell for like 20k. In the Electric City. Whatever it's called, Levincia. Wait, don't start out. Okay, made it. Unfortunately, Gustavo, all 4 of these slots are filled, but we will have some more Tera raids after this one. More Primarina Tera raids, to be specific. We've still got an hour and 12 minutes until they disappear for forever. Let's go for White Guard turn 1. Go for damage just to get into clearing its own stats. I subscribe. Well, thanks a lot, Trenton. I appreciate it. I want to proc its Terror Shield. Why is it not doing that yet? That's gotta proc it. There it is. Hi, Boss Drogan. How you doing? Ready to get some last-minute drops? I mean, fair enough. Better late than never. Let's go for some Mud Slaps. Notifies abilities. The one turn where it can hit me with Sing. A lot of things just happen at once there. Also, I got another leftovers turn for some reason. Go for Wide Guard here. Don't sing me, don't sing me, don't sing me. Please don't sing me. If you sing me, you're cringe. Alright, it didn't sing me. Oh, that's Tera Dragon. Oh, that's not good. I need to keep mudslapping, otherwise Tinkaton will die, and if Tinkaton dies, I think we lose. Okay, well, this just became infinitely harder. I need the alchemy to decorate me 3 times, and then I need to get off as many iron heads as I can. Because I'm now our only DPS. Need to change the Tera type? Yeah, Tera Dragon is not good here, because Primarina is just going to click Moonblast into you. And Fairy is super effective on Dragon. How much does this do? We're getting there. There's another Decorate boost. No, I need the helping hands from Tinkaton here. Because I'm the only one that can break the Tera Shield right now. Yeah, helping hands, helping hands. Fortress getting KO'd there is bad. Please just miss everybody. No way we beat it like this. It's not likely at this point, but it's still possible. It depends how much... We have 3 turns. I'm gonna break the Tera Shield here with Iron Head. We needed the Gigaton turn to come after I break the Tera Shield. Because now Tinkaton has to use another damaging move. If it was Gigaton Hammer without the Tera Shield and Iron Head, we could win here, but because the Gigaton Hammer was already used, I don't think we can. Just spamming A. Yeah, close but no good cigar. I have no PP left for the hammer. Yeah, we needed the Gigaton Hammer to happen after I broke the Tera Shield. Because there's no point in attacking into the Tera Shield when you're not terastallized. Because it reduces your damage so much. So if the Gigaton Hammer happened after the Tera Shield was broken, then it would do enough meaningful damage as 1 Iron Head. Joining next, I still need to catch it in Scarlet. I mean, if you can manage to plug in the code fast enough, then sure. Sorry. Well, there's only so much we can do, but just gotta run it again. But yeah, if you have a terastallization that is weak to the Pokemon that you're currently up against, don't even bother terastallizing. Because you're just gonna get knocked out, and then, like, being a Tera type that is not one of your damaging moves doesn't do anything for you as an attacker. You only get an actual boost if your Tera type matches one of your damaging moves. Okay, we're seeing a Claude get locked. As well as Tink, we got Vaporeon. What do I bring here? Oh, that's an Araquanid. I think we need a DPS. Or Bastiodon. I could bring my own Berserker here. Or do we value... I don't know what we value more here. The healing or the offense? I think the Araquanid probably has the healing. I'm gonna bring Bastiodon. Just for a little bit of extra damage. I have Clodsire because it's my best option I could think of. Well, if it's water absorbed, then yeah. But you're probably still going to take some damage from Psychic, but hopefully you can out-heal the Psychic damage. Go for Wide Guard. Actually, I don't think anything here can be hit by Sparkling Aria, so there wasn't any point in going for the Wide Guard. Yeah, Cloudsire's Water Absorb. I think I now have Water Absorb instead of Soundproof, which doesn't change. Well, actually, I don't get hurt. I don't get hit by the Surf now. That's the only thing that changes, but it's all good. Should have been Iron Heading the proc Tera Shield. Oh well. Okay, this is the one turn where it can hit me, so we go... Okay, Encoring the Claude is probably the best one that could have gone Encore there. We go for Wide Guard, so nothing gets hit by Sparkling Aria. Okay, he went for Sing, but thankfully he missed. Let's start chipping away a bit. Comes Surf and everybody's Water Absorb, so nobody cares. Hello, Rebecca Tribble. How you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I don't think there's any point in lowering accuracy right now, so I'm not gonna bother doing it. You just need to hit it right now. Cloud's poison jab probably finishes it. Yeah, there we go. GG's, GG's. Anyone want to join my raid? Sure, if you post the code. Why not? Saves me from having the date skip right away. Waiting on that code. Gonna start with S, I'm betting. Ah, well, it ends with S. That was close. Wait, no, it starts with 1. And then Kingdom Hearts S. Oh, looks like I'm the last one. Let me grab... I think Berserker. Actually... Let me change to Bastiodon. Because the Alchemy can decorate the Clodsire in me, and that's good. That's probably good enough damage output. Hi, GG Plays. I know it might be full. Don't worry if I don't make your specific code, because that just means I'll day skip and I'll get another code out. But as time goes on, it will probably become necessary for us to have 2 lobbies running at the same time, because more people will come in over time. Let's go turn on White Guard. go Mudslap. We're gonna proc the Tera Shield now. Oh, the Cloudsire's gonna proc the Tera. Yeah, that should proc it. Congrats on 1K. Thank you, thank you. Alright, remove negative effects. Now we Mudslap it down again. So hello, Lake Juan. How you doing? Okay, and I'll record the Clodsire, which is probably the best one. Go for Wide Guard this turn, so that way you can't KO me. Besides the Psychic anyways, but it misses. And I'm gonna get off another Mudslap, and then... I didn't even say Soundproof. Oh well. It dodged. We dodged it anyways. So we're good. Now I'll start going for damage. I don't have any Decorate boost yet, but the chip is at least kind of useful. Surf, unfortunately, is going to KO the Fortress, but we should still be good. Ah, there we go. GG's, GG's. Okay, did I actually day skip, or... I don't think I did. Nah, I didn't day skip. Alright. If anybody has their own code, feel free to post it, but I'm going to swap screens here. And I gotta change the date. So we can get another Primarina raid up and running. And we're back. Can I join? Yep, if you're one of the first people to enter the code, then sure. As more people are pouring in, though, it'll become more necessary for us to have 2 raids running at the same time. So if anybody can go over to their own Primarina raids and get their codes ready, it does speed things up quite a bit. Currently waiting on the next Primarina to refresh. I'm also not gonna bother joining anybody in chats after this moment because we gotta keep these rolling. Oh hey, it spawned literally right behind me. Sweet. How do I put in codes? You mean Union Circle? Nope. So you go into where it says Tera Raid Battles, right under the Union Circle. And then you go all the way to the right where the magnifying glass is, and it says, like, enter code or something. And then you enter that link code right there, where it says link code. And it has 6 letters and numbers. You also gotta be in online mode. Because if you're not online, then it just doesn't work. Okay, we have 2 water absorb mods locked in right now. I'm kind of waiting to see what T exclamation point question marks locks in before I pick my Pokemon. Is that an Urshifu? Okay, Urshifu's been locked. That is a fighting type. And fighting types are weak to fairies, fun fact, so... I don't think this is worth running. I think we just have to cancel this. You can't lock a fighting type, otherwise we'll just lose. So unfortunately I have to reset the code there. My in-game name is Ag. Well, unfortunately, I had to kick you because somebody picked Urshifu. And bringing Urshifu to this would just be a waste of time. Like, we'd lose. If you can, bring a Steel type. Because Steel is very good against Fairy types. And make sure that it's a Steel type that is not weak to water. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a change up here. But I'm gonna swap over to Bastiodon. If this is what's getting... Oh! Did we lose someone to an error, or did we lose everybody to an error? Okay, we're just gonna continue like that didn't happen. Let's go! My Politoed has Tera Steel. It's a good pick. Go. Actually, I don't think I can Wide Guard turn 1. Because if everything else should be Water Absorb. I just go for Mud Slaps. I'm gonna start Iron Heading to proc Terra Shield. I am trusting that the Vaporeon is damage. I don't know about the Politoed, how much damage it can do, but if it has Terra... Oh, that's Billy Drum. Okay, that's a little scary. I mean, if the Politoed is healing back enough, then it's probably fine. What is the Politoed cooking? Okay, I don't know how the Politoed is healing itself. Whoops! I clicked Iron Head into it. That's my bad. I mean... that is kind of my fault. But also, I don't know how the Politoed was healing itself. Now I'm encored into Iron Head. Okay, I am forced to Iron Head for 3 turns. And this is the one turn where it can sing me. Okay, thankfully somebody healed cheered. Don't have to worry about the natural sing wake up. We need Tingaton? Okay, well, if the Politoed has Terra Steel Terra Blast, then we'll have a damage output. And if the Vaporeon has Terra Steel Terra Blast, then that's another damage output. It would be nice to have a Tingaton here, but, like, we need to start doing damage, like, now. And Vaporeon's Calm Minding, so it probably has a damage output that we will be fine with. Lowering my Spadef, however, with Psychic is not great. But we need to start dealing damage into the Primarina now. I'm not gonna move that frequently because it's Spadef dropped me so many times. So I'm gonna wait until some people take damage and then heal cheer. Because now the Politoed and the Vaporeon are set up to do damage. That is so much, even though I have one Spadef drop. I can both just put Tera Blast. Go for one Mud Slap, just like for safety. A little bit of Iron Head chip. Yeah, now we're good. Okay, trust in the Politoed and the Vaporeon paid off. Good stuff, good stuff. How am I doing? You're doing pretty good, Laquan. Very good set right there with Politoed. Would have been even better, probably, if I hadn't knocked you out with that Iron Head accidentally, but, like, you know, it happens.
Alright, let's do a day skip.
And again, if anybody has a Primarina raid in their world, or would like to day skip to get another one, it does speed things up quite a bit here. And it helps out the people who can't be in the Tera raid at the time. Or don't make it into the Tera raid, rather. And if you provide your own code, then that means that you're guaranteed to get in. Win-win situation. I'm a little late. Ah, it's fine. You've already been to the Primarina, so you don't have to worry about it too much. More seaweed? You mean the Herba Mystica? It does kind of look like seaweed. Did it reset already? No, it just reset. Because that Mousehold outbreak disappeared. Rebecca Tribble's got a code if anybody wants to join that lobby. You are more than welcome to do so. I would highly recommend doing so. Where am I going? I'm going over this way. Effie? What the heck, man? I'm just flying along. Challenges group with code. There's code. Okay, I'm gonna preemptively swap over to Berserker if we're gonna have Blissey on the field. Yeah, this will be good. No one joined my code, so I'm just gonna be at yours. I didn't see your code, Boss Strogan. I would have called it out if I did, but I didn't see it. Let's go for the throat. Ow, that was a little bit too... Oh, the Blissey doesn't have Blissey things. Okay. That's a problem. The Blissey is clicking Last Resort. Why is it doing that? I thought Light Screen was gonna be up. Well, now I'm kind of just forced to sit here. Yeah, our Blissey is throwing, which means that we don't have any support here. I can click heal up and hope for a good heal up, but we needed screens here. Blissey throwing. Yeah, it's a little strange to bring Blissey and then try to do offensive things with Blissey. Because that's not what you want to do with Blissey, like, at all. Especially clicking Last Resort. Because if Last Resort is your only move, then that still doesn't work. You have to use another move before you can use Last Resort. I'm gonna hang tough just to give us a fighting chance, perhaps, after the Mud Slaps from Vaporeon, but this is an uphill fight if I've ever seen one. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm saying it's just incredibly unlikely right now. Yeah. That really KO'd me with a Hang Tough Cheer? Hang Tough Cheers are heckin' useless. Rebecca Triple has another code. Quick amnesia here. Okay, thankfully he went for the thing and missed. I think we've lost too much time at this point. But it's worth giving a shot at least. At least everything, once everything is like Tera Steel, Steely Spirit will activate and give everything a boost. What is the Blissey of Seismic Toss? Okay, dude. I don't know if that was on purpose, but like, if it's to end the raid faster, that's probably the smart thing, is just end it. Mushroom King is looking for some specific Pokemon for Legends Arts. I mean, I'm just gonna let's just end this. I'm just gonna KO the Blissey. We can't win at this point. Apparently there's a Venusaur in the other raid group. Who's perhaps not dealing with the Psychics too well. Yes, I'm ending it. Yeah, we just can't. If the Blissey's not going to contribute, that means that we don't have a support, and we need a support. Alright, so let's run it again, except this time if that person brings Blissey, I'm gonna bring my own Blissey. Instead, as a support. If only you could look at what people were bringing instead of just an icon of a Pokemon. Like, I could just scroll down and see what each person's movesets are. Venusaur dies and doesn't even do damage. It's just like that sometimes. I do have a video about how to beat Tera raids if anybody would like to watch that after this. I'd highly recommend it. Only got 26 more minutes until Primarina raids disappear. I'll hold on to Blissey for now. I'll see what gets brought in the last slot. Or try to copy someone's build. Yeah, if you're not sure what to use, just look at what other people are using. When is the next stream? I don't know. Probably this week, but like some point during this week what will happen. I'm gonna wait it out to see if anybody grabs the last spot, but I'm not super hopeful we can beat it with these three. It'd probably be better if I bring Bastiodon if it's gonna be these three. Actually, no, Blissey is, I think, better in these three. And we just count on Vaporeon being the damage output. Actually, nah, we'll run it. We'll see what happens. You train me a Tinkatink so I can help out? Well, I don't have a Tinkatink trained up, but you can find, I think you can find just whole-on Tinkatons in the wild. Somewhere. Like, do you have any steel? If you don't have anything, just go and get a fortress. Was that a light screen? I'm probably just dumb. Alright, Vaporeon, don't worry about lowering stats so much. We just need you to be the damage output here, is like the main thing. Like, don't worry about accuracy drops. We just need you to, like, Calm Mind a bunch of times and then click Tera Blast. Even if you're not Terastallized, because you're our only form of dealing damage. What's Tinkaton supposed to do? Tinkaton clicks Gigaton Hammer after clicking Sword Stance 3 times, and that's, like, pretty good. Especially whenever you're Tera Steel. Go build a support mod if you can't DPS. That is also true, but I think we're talking about somebody who doesn't have anything trained up. And if you don't have anything trained up, just go get a fortress like Teo has that can just click protect and occasionally zap cannon whenever your protects aren't functioning. I mean, I'm going to Helping Hand in the Vaporeon, but I don't think the Vaporeon is very keen on doing damage right now for whatever reason. Even though we need to start damaging it. Okay, I guess it was just mud slapping for the Tera Blast, but I'm gonna keep clicking Helping Hand into it. Mud Slap was for building Tera. I mean, fair enough, but like at this point we just need damage. So even if Tera Blast was like neutral, or even since Tera Blast is normal, neutral, like we just needed to proc the Tera Shield and then for you to Calm Mind like 6 times. Fortress died. That's bad. I don't think we can win now. Gonna wait for it to auto-move me. Look like Sunny Day, just so it doesn't Sparkling Aria the Fortress too hard. I have an Excadrill. Well, Excadrill is weak to water, so Excadrill is unfortunately one of the steel types that does not work in this scenario. Okay, how much damage does Tera Blast do? It'll be close. And that's if the fortress doesn't die again. Which we haven't gone through the surf yet, so it might. Do I light screen now? No, I light screen at a turn from now. This is my first Sing turn, I believe. Then I'm gonna eat the berry. Attack cheer? Oh, that's a good point. I can't do that. I was gonna save it for a heal cheer just in case I needed to heal the fortress. I kinda need to heal the fortress, but you also need damage output. Keep missing. really need Fortress to go... Oh, okay, we lose. I really need Fortress to heal itself there, because I have to help Vaporeon with the damage output, but Fortress just felt like dying, so now we lose. I feel like we could have... I feel like if the rolls were in our favor, I think we could have won. But now with Fortress dead, there's nothing that we can really do. Magnezone is perfect. I wouldn't say perfect, but it's at least good enough. Are you gonna grind a BP again because I want to join? I'm not sure. It has been a while since we've done one of those. We might do it this week. It depends how busy I am. Why is it giving us all these attacking turns? Does it feel bad for us? Okay, there it goes. Surf? I know Surf was gonna come, but if you need to be at a high enough health in order to live the Surf. And there's nothing that I could do to heal you. Because I could either A, waste a heal cheer, which would probably heal you about 1/8 of your health, or I could life dew, which would also be a waste of time, because we need Vaporeon to be our damage output. So I need to be clicking light screen and helping hand as often as possible, but there's only so much that I can't do everything. Blissey has 10 defense and 135 special defense. Yep, that's why we bring Blissey to this, because it is good at doing specifically this, where Primarina has no physical moves. Do you remember Aiden? That's me. The name sounds familiar. It's hard to remember everybody that I just had like a one-off encounter with, though. But if you're in stream a lot, then I'll definitely recognize you. Like Boss Drogan and Cherry and GG Plays. Never mind, I'm dumb. I don't know why we thought we were fighting Blissey. That happens. I mean, there's Blissey raids going on right now, but we're fighting Primarinas. Also, I'm using Blissey. I mean, as long as Vaporeon gets locked here, we should be good to go. Let me get Fortress. Yeah, get a Fortress and level it as high as you can. And then make sure that it has Protect in its moveset. And then you can put the controller down and leave. As long as your Fortress has Protect in its first move slot, that's the best that you can probably do. It's just stall for as long as possible. How do I lock in Vaporeon? Oh, well, it said... I mean, I guess you figured it out, but... There's the button that's like, select Pokemon. And then you get the green check mark. You have them screens. I'm K-Dog. I remember. Pepperidge Farms remembers, and so do I. It didn't let me join, probably because it was either already full and stream delay, or that sometimes there's just connection errors. There's nothing that I can really do about that. Opinions on the new in-game profile picture? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I was thinking about other things, like Pepperidge Farms. That should be Tera Shield. What's left do for the Vaporeons? I'm sure you bet you didn't expect that. I didn't, but I'm glad we have a clarification on that. We're one turn of screen off right now. I'm at Helping Hand the Berserker. And then put our screen back up, hopefully. It encored me. That's bad. That means I can't put our screen up. Okay, I'm gonna Helping Hand the Vaporeon so that hopefully they can heal themselves, but we're gonna be outside of screens here for a little bit. Which means we're gonna need some defensive play. Then I'm going to spend this last turn heal cheering. Now I can put screens back up. Stop lowering my Spatak. It doesn't do anything, and it just wastes time. You've lowered my Spatak like 3 times now. This is not gonna be great. Okay, give me the light screen. Now we have screens. What Pokemon other than Fortress would be good in this situation? What Steel-type Pokemon? Well, you can use Tinkaton and Berserker. And Vaporeon is a Steel-type right now if you have Steel Tera Shards. There's also Golden Go, funny cheese stick mascot guy. Do we even need screens? I might as well just Helping Hand one of the Vaporeons. Easy? Yeah, easy enough. We got a little unlucky with it encoring me into Helping Hand, but thankfully nothing bad came of it. Alright, let's do a date skip. If anybody has their own Tera code, feel free to post it. Because it is getting to be about that time. There we go. Oh, it's over here, which is in kind of an awkward spot. If I had more time, I get a Blissey ready, so I'll just stick to Vaporeon. Yeah, Vaporeon works perfectly fine. No sweat. There we go. Oh. Go down some. There it is. Okay, that is Volcarona. Means that it is the other black 6-star out today. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, it's in the desert. Okay, this might be the last one. At least that I can host. Um... Nah, I think I'm gonna keep Blissey. A helping hand to think a ton before it's gonna attack here, which will bring it down the Tera shield. Or it gets up and nope, it attacks, okay. Now we're in Tera shield. Okay, I missed the Encore. Encore the Fortress anyways. We still have one turn of screens. Yeah, helping hand the Vaporeon. And then hopefully it's out screens again. Oh, that is not what I wanted to have happen. Gonna try and wake up naturally. Uh-oh. Okay, we lost Fortress and Vaporeon and Tinkaton at the same time. Stop singing! Shouldn't even be landing that. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, Blissey, you're sleeping a little bit too much here. Just saying. Like, what, are you tired after fighting all these Primarinas? Look at Tinkaton. Tinkaton's not tired. Need screens again, right? Nope, we actually have them for 2 more turns. Great. Okay, I'm fine with this thing turn as long as I have screens up. Alright, he'll cheer. With both those attacks? That's crazy. Anyways, you're dead. GG's, GG's. Okay, so now that's past 8 o'clock, Primarina Rage should be over. We can check Pokeportal News, and that will update all of our Tera raids everywhere. Yeah, all the Blissey raids disappeared. Ugh. I'm gonna hang out for another 10 minutes or so, probably, in case anybody has questions or wants help with anything Pokemon related, but... Did I have it? Oh, Fido Outbreak, actually. Getting caught by Sing affected my rhythm. Yeah, if it sings, yeah, it stinks, because not only is Sing 55% accurate, but then you have to wake up. Especially if it sings you on the one turn that it turns off your ability. Not great. Not great in my opinion. The Fidos are down. Are the raids gone? For me, at least. You might still be able to host them with people that you've already raided with. But if you check Pokeportal News, the time is up. But there's only 2 Fidos in this entire outbreak. There's one. There's like no Fido spawning in this Fido outbreak, probably because it's so close to the town. Or maybe some of these are just like set spawns. But this Fido outbreak kind of stinks. Have anything better? Oh, is this Sinistra and its other form? Is this the end? Yep, pretty much. I'm gonna hang around for a little bit longer just in case anybody wants help beating it on their own, because as long as you don't update your Pokeportal News, you can just not go online again and then beat the Primarina. But, like, you can't do group Primarina raids anymore. Since it is now past 0 UTC. Yeah, it's Poltergeist in the... I wish I could do this. I have stuff to do. But, like, this is Poltergeist in the marked form. apparently there's only one. Okay, well, there's a second one. I'm back in here. Is this the end? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's the end. And 10. Alright, that's good enough for now. I might get rid of this cinch stuff. It's lagging my game a lot. But I'm leaving. Well, I'm leaving too. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the live stream, and even consider subscribing, because both of those things would help me out an absolute ton. And we'll have to wait and see what the next 7-star Tera raid is. Who knows what it's going to be next, because it seemed like they were going in a pattern of generations for the Pokemon that haven't been done yet, but now it's random, so it could be anything that we haven't had yet. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be Emboar or Superior next. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.